Good morning, passport holders. Today is November 2nd, 2015, day 367 of the vlogs, and I wish I could say that I slept really well last night, despite trying to go to bed earlier, and that wasn't the case. I was up until about 2:30 before I ended up taking a sleeping pill that didn't allow me to sleep, and I actually slept okay, but woke up super groggy this morning at 7:30 the first time. Went back to bed, woke up at 8, was still groggy at 8:30 when I forced myself to get up and out of bed, and now it's just after 10 o'clock and I'm starting to feel more normal, which is a good thing, given the fact that I've got a ton of things that I need to do today. So first up and foremost is the vlog additional work, which will take me about 15 minutes, and then it's on to creating this portfolio for this job interview that I have at 1:30 today. So I hope you guys are having a good start to your Monday and that you got a restful night's sleep. But let's get this one started. Well, stack of papers that effectively are my resume, letters of recommendation, references, and portfolio of work are now done, which I'm pretty happy about. And at this point, it's time to sneak in a quick lunch, watch a couple YouTube videos because I want a little downtime after the busyness of this morning and to clear my head. So the first interview is at 1:30, and that's the one in person. The next one is at 3:30 on the phone. But I haven't received a final confirmation from the company that I'm interviewing with, so I'm kind of wondering if this one's actually going to happen. But it is still on my books, so we'll see. But anyway, which way, time for me to chill out for a little bit. It's been a busy, hectic couple of hours. I got all dressed up, went to the interview. It was out in Gilbert, and it was a good interview. I think that I represented myself very honestly, and that I've got the skill set that they're looking for, I think. It's now kind of up to the decision makers on whether or not I get called back for an interview with the real folks, the folks who will actually be making the decision. This was more kind of fit and culture and that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping, you never know. At this point, it's back to the grind. I want to do kind of like what I did, I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago, where like Monday and Wednesday were big days for big applications, like take the extra time, send, 5, 6 out with custom cover letters, get them all squared away, and then get those delivered, and then try and set up interviews on the back half of the week or the early part of the next week. So that takes a lot of time, but going to continue to try and work and make it a good day, and hopefully good things happen. Alright guys, I spent the evening primarily reading, applying for jobs, and playing a little bit of Destiny, which was nice to get back into it. Somehow, someway, I'm played tonight better than I've ever played. I don't know if walking away for a couple weeks kind of reset my skill set, or my muscle memory is just coming back, and it just is allowing me to play and be much more competitive in crucible matches, or if I'm just getting paired up with people who aren't very good. Any which way, it's made for an enjoyable experience for the, hour that I was playing. But in order to keep with the stated schedule that I wanted to get into, I'm going to end the vlog now, even though it's only about 11 o'clock, in order to do the editing on the vlog, and especially because tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Another interview, I've got a follow-up set of emails to send to the interviews that I did last week, in order to make sure that none of these goes completely stagnant. I do not want that, especially regarding one of the interviews from last week. I really would like to piece it together. So I've got to kind of play that game, and the next bit after that is kind of getting ready for the rest of the week. There are a bunch of phone calls that I have to make on the personal front in order to make sure that everybody knows that I'm okay, and give people who I care about a kind of general update on where I'm at. And overall, that's kind of the bit at the moment. So, not the most adventuresome or exciting day, but a day that was very productive, and productive mostly off camera, which I know is it's a pain for you guys, but there are these days. So thank you guys for your time and your attention as always. I sincerely appreciate it. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still. So go do cool stuff. Bye for now.